Okaeri Nasai. Welcome back. For the ones of you who don't know me, I'm Lucie and I'm a certified sake sommelier. Last week we spoke a bit about what happens to sake at the beginning of the fermentation, and today I'd like to talk a little more about what happens at the end of it. Now, this might make it sound like the main fermentation is not all that interesting. It is, and it's very difficult and it's extremely important, but it's not as decisive for the style of sake that we're going to get at the end as the steps we take in the beginning and at the end. One of the main steps after the fermentation is filtration. Now, I'm going to tell you both of those sakes I have in front of me here have been filtered, and they are quite different. We have also said before that there are quite strict regulations for what you may and may not do with sake, and one of the regulations is all sake has to be filtered. However, the regulation for how filtered the sake has to be are not at all as strict. Which leaves us with everything between completely clear and more or less rice porridge. I'm exaggerating, but it's close. This sake we have here is called Nigori. I'm actually not sure what the actual word nigori is based of, other than that it means sake that is white and really not see-through, and it contains a lot of rests from lees and rice. Sake that is not quite this thick, but still white in color and not completely see-through could be called Usu-nigori. And Usu-nigori, the word usu comes from usui, which means thin. So basically it is a thin nigori, so a thin porridge. I have to stop with that. There's also Sasa-nigori, and I have tried to come up with where the word Sasa in that comes from, and I have failed. So if you guys know what the Sasa in Sasa-nigori stands for, please let me know. I'm curious. There is also Origarami, and Ori is the Japanese word for the rests, the lees, and the rice rests that are in the nigori sake. So basically it is sake that has left the lees and the rice rests inside it, the origarami. Nigori is extremely delicious. It is really friendly with food. It is a little sweeter in character usually, and it goes really well with spicy food, desserts. And I want to show you what the bottle of nigori looks like, because it's quite interesting when you buy it. So usually nigori is really sensitive to light, so quite often you will find nigori wrapped in newspaper, since it's bottled in transparent bottles, which is also not that usual and not that good for sake. So they get around that by hiding it in a newspaper. And it's quite cute because the newspapers are different. And you can try reading them if you want to. Yeah, so when you buy your nigori and you have your bottle, it will look something like this. Can you guys see it? No, you cannot. No, you can't. You have the clear part here, and then you have the white part in the bottom. And for it to look like that in a glass, you actually have to mix it. So you have to tip the bottle carefully and let the lees mix with the clear sake. And be very careful when you open the bottle afterwards, because it's a little bit like soda. It can have a little carbon dioxide inside. Yeah, so it might puff a little bit. This one did not. I opened it quite recently. Yeah, and then you can pour it when you're happy with how mixed it is. And that's about all the information I had for you today. So don't be scared of nigori sakes. They're very delicious. We will be trying one on Thursday, so don't forget to come back for that. Don't forget to subscribe to my videos down there, and please press the like button. Makes me very happy. I'll see you next time. Utsukare-sama desu.